my unit. Our chief, when she speaks, you'll understand what I'm saying. So, thank you, and Zach.
9 weeks. 9 weeks spending with you guys. I know. Springfield, we are working diligently to make sure that we are a very transparent police division. But it means a lot that you guys showed up, because some of you might have taken this class because you had questions. Some of you might have taken this class because you were just interested in police. Not everyone that's gone through this program has been pro-police, and I totally understand that. There's been people that have been super skeptical, totally understand that. Our job is just to show you exactly what it is a day in the life of a police officer, what we deal with, what you should expect out of us, and hopefully these past 9 weeks we've done a good job of showing you how we police here in Springfield. So again, I can't thank you guys enough for spending the last 9 weeks with me. I can promise you that I've learned more from your class than you've learned from us, which is honestly the big reason why I love this program so much, because every single person that takes this class has a different perspective on life. They have different upbringings, just different life experiences as a whole. So again, I want to thank you guys for teaching me just as much as hopefully we've taught you. So what we're going to do is, I think Chief Elliott is going to come up, say some words, and then we're going to have the alumni speak and kind of tell you about themselves. And it's totally up to you, since you guys are now graduates or soon to be graduates. If you are interested in continuing to volunteer with the Springfield Police Division, stick around, hang out with us, help out our community events. You can definitely join our alumni, but they'll speak to you about that. But again, I just can't thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just thank you enough for everything you guys have done for me. You guys have made this class super fun. The past few years with COVID has been very discouraging. Getting this program back up and running, we were having classes of 4 to 6 to 10 people. It was very discouraging for a short span of time. So it's great to see 25 people take this course again. We hope to grow it. We know there's been a lot of talks about when the next class is. We will be having another class in the fall. I will push the information out to you guys when and where. Please spread the word if you enjoyed this program. Tell a buddy, bring a friend, and we'll get that next date out to you as soon as possible. So without further ado, Chief Allison Elliott.
Again, and thank you. First, I would like to say thank you to all of you here graduating this evening, and the families who came to support, family and friends. Congratulations. We made it. We made it. So that's awesome. Thank you to our Alumni Association. They are so supportive of us. I cannot express my gratitude for all that they do for our department, our officers, and our community. And I do encourage you to explore those ideas and options, but I don't want you to feel like you're obligated, because you're still welcome. If you have questions, you want to come visit us at headquarters, or if you want to get involved in other things, we have many things that we are working on as far as community engagement and involvement efforts. But again, our Citizens Academy is where our heart is, and they've always backed us up, and they've always helped us with everything that we've needed. So thank you for that, and welcome to our NDL friends. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a special thanks for coming here this evening and getting this information out and showing all the hard work from our Citizens Police Academy. So thank you. I appreciate that. And then, of course, last but not least, this would not be possible, and I am so grateful for the efforts and the commitment. Our staffing issues right now are challenging. Of course, we're working through that. But these gentlemen back here have not waver and have not faltered. They've continued this commitment to this effort because they understand the importance, like Zach and the lieutenant said, you know, it's amazing to see the turnout that we had this year, the excitement, just being able to share the opportunities with you and the couple of classes I had. This was my first police academy, and you welcomed me with open arms, so thank you for that. You embraced me, my vision, my ideas, and our ideas as a police division, and I want you to know this is an open line of communication. We have this bond here from the Citizens Academy, or the Police Academy here, and I want us to keep those lines of communication open. Your feedback is going to be crucial. All of you here are in our community. You're going to be seeing the interactions with our organization and the community. You're going to be experiencing that. So if there are ideas you have, or there's something that you see that maybe we could change or do better, or if you want to, you know, praise our officers because some of the things that you've seen and now have experienced within our organization, please do that and don't hesitate to reach out. You are our friends here, and we have that relationship, and I'm so grateful for that. I don't want to steal the spotlight from Zach and Lieutenant Collins because I don't think I could say it any better. You gave us a chance. Whatever you came in with your ideas or your goals coming into this police academy, you came in with an open mind, wanting to learn. You embraced what we brought to the table, and your feedback was incredible. And just for the couple events that I saw, like the Milo Range, you know, we had so much participation, and that's an uncomfortable thing. That's uncomfortable for our officers sometimes, to do that in front of your peers. That's challenging. But you jumped right in and got involved, and I'm so grateful because not only did you experience what some of our officers experienced, but you also provided some interesting feedback and a good perspective for us to take with us as well. So your participation, your commitment, wanting to learn about our organization means so much to us as an organization, as a PD, with our Alumni Association, just getting that information out to our community and helping spread the word on the things that we do and how we operate. So thank you again, and thank you for your commitment and your passion to learn. Again, we come in here with an open mind, trying to learn as much as we can, and I hope that you can provide us some good feedback on what you think was really, really great, and maybe some things you may want to see or maybe would be helpful. Your feedback is definitely welcomed, and we hope to continue to keep this partnership with you. But again, congratulations. You stayed committed, and we really appreciate that. So thank you to you.
Two things I forgot to mention. As Chief said, your feedback is very important to the class. I'll be pushing out a survey to you guys. Please fill it out. Please be, I mean, if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. Just be brutally as honest as possible. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I might cry a little bit, but you're not going to hurt my feelings. Just, you know, in every class, you know, we make mistakes. There's certain things that we didn't hit on that we wish we would have, and without positive feedback or constructive criticism, we're not going to make this program any better. So I'll get that out to you guys. I know I say this all the time. I'll email you, but I promise I will, probably early next week. We'll get that out to you. Second thing I forgot to mention, the Springfield Police Division is currently hiring. If anybody's interested, or if anybody knows anybody that's interested, you like what you saw and you think that you know somebody that would be great work with us, please send them our way. Next, we'll have Mary Ann, the Vice President of the Alumni Association, as well as the Secretary Vicki, come up and say a few things. And
I got people.
yeah, so they're going to stay there, and they're going to just.
I'm not going up there without her, so you know.
And they're going to describe a little bit about what the alumni is and what they do. So.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank Zach, Chief Elliott, and Lieutenant Collins for supporting us. And we'd love for all of you to join our Alumni Association, but there's no obligation. But Vicki's going to give us a little bit of background of the
Since I've been announced since Hot One.
Pardon?
Since I've been announced since 2000.
Yeah, she's a baby. She started it. She was there at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, I was one of the original people who helped start this. Did y'all have a good time?
Yes.
Yes. We want you to continue. And if you do that, you can join our Alumni Association. We started this in 2003, was the very first Citizens Police Academy class. And after we graduated, Chief Moody was going around telling everybody that we were his ambassadors. but we were the ambassadors to why. We really weren't doing anything. So it took us 2.5 years until we begged him into letting us start an alumni association. We knew other departments had that after they had citizen classes. And he finally acquiesced and said, fine, that'd be great. The only thing you will never, never, never do is be on patrol. Because there are some alumni who do actually patrol the city, but they said that was never gonna happen. We all said that was a success. We didn't have a problem with that. So we've been around for a long time. After we organized, we appointed a board. We applied to our 501c3, so we are a 501c3 charitable organization, which is great because it means people are very generous in donating money to us. We're able to get grants that way. Everything, absolutely everything we do, every bit of money we raise goes back to these guys. And that's what we do it for. So we participate in a lot of stuff. One of the big things, every year the government has around a dollar amount to what volunteer. 2023, it's $31.80 for every hour of volunteer works. And so at this point in time, we are worth about $635,000, $635,571.38. So we put a lot of time and money in through our work, and we enjoy everything we've done. We wouldn't all still be here. A lot of these people have been around since day one. We got a couple newbies, but the majority of us have been around for a while. We do a lot of fundraisers. That's how we get some of the money. The rest of it hopefully is grants. Some of the stuff we participate in, I don't know whether any of you were at the Memorial Day Parade, you probably saw a lot of these people standing on the street corner, helping the police officers out to man the street corners, to keep the street corners blocked so people weren't driving into the parade and everything. We normally have a summer bike rodeo. I think that the summer, because of staffing this summer, we probably aren't going to be doing that, but we normally help out with that. One of our biggest fundraisers, Zach helped us put together last year, was the golf scramble. We have that coming up. Anybody wants to work the golf scramble on June 16th, there's a sign-up sheet right here for you to come up and sign up. We help out with recruit training. Another big event is National Night Out. It's always the first Tuesday in August. That has been scheduled again for this year, except we can't be on the plaza because of all the construction, so we're going to be down in Veterans Park. But, so we still will be having National Night Out, but we'll be relocated down there this year. If you sign up, give me your email addresses, you will get emails from me all year long telling you what's going on, what's not going on, all that. So we'll have a sign-up sheet up here. Just print legibly for me because I have to enter the information correctly in my computer. Probably our busiest time of the year is in the fall. We do Operation Thanksgiving where we adopt families who are needy and need the donations for Thanksgiving. We go out, we shop for the food, we go deliver to the families. Then our big one is Operation Santa. Through a lot of money donated from Walmart and Meijer and a lot of the individual organizations are giving us money. We're able to go back. Zach, how many kids did we do last year?
70-something?
Yeah, we did 70-some kids last year.
Do shopping.
And we go out and shop for the kids. We have a list, so we know exactly what the kid wants, what the kid's individual interests are and stuff. We go out and shop for them. We go back down to the substation, have pizza, and rack like crazy for the afternoon to get everything wrapped. And then a couple days later, the officers go out and deliver everything. So we have a lot of activities. We meet the second Tuesday of every month, usually from September through normally May to June. This counts as our June meeting this year since it's so close to June. And we always have a speaker. We try to make an extension of who you've heard here or what you've heard. We always announce so you'll know who the speaker is coming up, before the meeting. And we want to have it as law enforcement related or agencies that work with law enforcement. And so we do that. So it's the second Tuesday of every month, and those are always held down at the substation. So if any of you are interested in continuing all the fun you've had for the last 9 weeks, be sure you can send it around if you want, or if people come send, that's fine. The other thing too, we have to pass out to you are these little window stickers that say Citizens Police Academy alumni. It does not get you out of a parking ticket. I can guarantee you that, right, Linda? No. We had that discussion. Yeah. She's had that discussion. This does not get you out of a parking ticket, but it might make an officer smile a little nicer to you if you have one of these in your window. But, so we have these up here to pick up afterwards, too. So, any questions? That was a, that was a quick down and dirty, but, yeah, we'd love to have you join us. We always need new members.
The cost to join the Alumni Association is,
Yes, the cost to join us is zero, of course. So,
And you volunteer for as many of little things as you
yeah,
want.
yes, just come, you can only come to the meetings and you can't volunteer because of your work hours or your family obligations or whatever. That's absolutely fine too. We just want to have you join us and, support our officers.
And Vicki sends out an email prior to the meeting to let you know who's going to be the speaker and what the topic is, so if you're interested in that. Everybody know where the substation is on Johnny's Island? That's where we usually meet.
Okay? Thanks.
But our next meeting won't be till September.
Yeah, September's our next council meeting.
All right. Let's get to the most important part of the night, the food. I'm just kidding. Go ahead and start getting the certificates. With certificates, Chief Elliott has been so kind enough. Every graduate will receive a Springfield PD patch. What? Go ahead.
And someday you might get an extra one and you'll have one that'll complete your shirt. There you go. Just be careful.
We got two ready for you, Gene. We got two ready, right? Slap them on, all
There
right?
you go. Hey, there we go. I like that. That's a good sales.
All right, so we'll call up individually, we'll get a photo, and then at the very end, if we could get a class photo, that'd be great. So-
Yeah.
First up, Martine. Yes.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations. Okay.
Get a quick photo. Got it?
Thank you.
Ms. Heather Turner. Get the head back, everyone else here now.
We'll be all around town now.
I was going to present the graduation music for you.
Here's what you're. Never seen that. You might have a couple of those.
Jackie Shepherd. Do a quick photo. Nita Perez.
Thank you.
Come over here. We'll look at Derek first and we'll look over.
3, 2, 1.
Have Miguel. Got it? Judy Brown. So they love you in the center of attention.
Yeah.
See him just snuck in here, Junior. Come on up.
Perfect time. Lots of claps tonight. Big night, big night.
Three, two, one. Yeah.
Federley, Jean Baptiste, come on up.
Three, two, one.
Don't know which way to look. Anthony French.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
3, 2, 1. Oh, no, because I blew it. 3, 2, 1. Now we're good.
Okay. Gilbert.
Congratulations, Mr. Gilman. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Stay right here.
3, 2. Got it.
Good, all right. Dave?
All right.
Yep. Where'd he go?
That's right.
He's over there. 3. Got it.
Awesome. The birthday girl, Bernadette. 25th birthday is the day, so we're very excited
The big 2-5.
Yes. Mike Martin.
There you go.
Amy. Awesome. The man behind the microphone, Miguelito Jerome. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And your certificate. Got it? All right. Maria?
I don't know what we're gonna do on Thursday nights now.
Yeah, all that free Yeah, we got it. Johnson. Yours. And a small bit for Kansas.
That's right.
It's little ones. Perfect.
32, 1.
Look at the family real quick.
Right, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Daniel. Put that with open on that new suit you wear.
That's right.
Good. Derek?
Yeah.
Cheryl?
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Great. Very glad to hear that. Thank you.
Angela? Congratulations.
Oh, sorry.
Got it?
No, one more.
By John Lytle.
3, 2, 1. There we go.
And last, but certainly not least,
That's right.
Lukens. Congratulations. Thank you. Close this. I got everybody. All right, we're good. Again, can't thank you guys enough. I know it's been long, 9 weeks is a long time, but I can't thank you enough. So, look forward, hopefully you do, at least think about joining the alumni.
Move the sign-up sheet along.
Pass the sign-up sheet. Words cannot describe how important they are to not only the Springfield Police Division, but to my unit, especially when it comes to community events. I couldn't do my job without the alumni, so give it a thought. You don't have to say yes or no tonight if you don't want to. Down the road, you have my number, you have my email. If you decide down the road you want to, we'll welcome you with open arms. It looks like there is a whole lot of really, really good food in the back. So we'll have the graduating class go, we'll get a photo first. Class photo, and then we'll have the graduating classes first, and then everybody filter in after. So if I get the whole class up here for a quick little photo.
Don't forget to come get your free parking pass. That's not what you said, was it, Linda?
Lieutenant Collins. Act like you've been, for the past 9 weeks.
That always happens.
Tall guy.
You guys got to squeeze together. Squeeze together. You're the outline.
I don't want to, what are you gonna do here?
Like, right across.
I'm not laying on the Okay, we'll get another one then.
No, there's 70 of these.
Got it?
I'm just posting.
Congratulations. Good, how are you? Good. It was me. I went through the COVID year, so I went through twice. We had to stop at 7 quarters. Yeah, it was on SWAT day, and the email about 4 weeks ago came out of our class, and we're like,
I would make this.
Haïti, c'est belle la mer, c'est belle montagne, avec belle rivière, c'est belle plage à pied pour couler, bel paysage avec belle couleur. Haïti, c'est sans café, qu'à monter dans les matins, c'est sans la rouge fait poser, pour fleurs qu'à bouger. Haïti, c'est bassin blé, cascade bichon avec sodo. C'est Acadé, la citadelle, c'est Rabadi à Maribo. Haïti, c'est la vallée, c'est Port-Sali à Zabrico. C'est Mon la Selle, Pic Macaya, c'est Mamada Mondoubo. Haïti, son douce macos, son point pistache grillé, son gigolet qui pour en force, son bouteille pour la bien glacée. Haïti, son bon griot, son bon fritaille, un bon tasso, son bon légume avec son bon diri avec l'agneau. Haïti, son bon bouillon, son sous-jour à tout climat, son bon cassave avec combat, pas trempé dans la casse. Haïti, son bon dombrec à mariner, nos bons sauce bois, son bois cochon, bon clé. Haïti, son bon café d'histoire. Haïti, j'ai jamais aimé, mais il m'est posé Haïti, j'ai jamais adoré. Pas un faire quitter. Haïti, j'ai jamais aimé. Mais il m'est posé Haïti, j'ai jamais adoré. Pas un faire quitter. Haïti, son belle musique, son bon à pied, son troubadour, son son capa, cérémonie, son poachi, son tambour. Haïti, c'était au goût, c'est des ancêtres qui étaient pour nous, c'est là l'esclavage d'aboli, son telle liberté à gogo. Haïti, c'est festival, c'est tisourit, c'est fête champêtre, c'est animation dans le carnaval, c'est ici les pages en fête. Haïti, son bon basique, son domino, son bon droit fait, son réveillon, côté qui gagne, c'est la gain qui est de tête. Haïti, c'est un combi paysan cap 5 les la tête, c'est ti machin, yo cap descend, y'a roumé à la vie. Haïti, c'est ti moun yo cap réveillé au bel avenir, c'est le rigole la cap descend, côté la Haïti, c'est un bâton, et puis après 12 janvier, c'est la boucle pour mauvais sang, chaque nom la plus fine. Haïti, c'est sous béton pour la vraie réalité, c'est vous qui triste, mon grâce à Dieu, c'est Paris, c'est mon Haïti, j'ai jamais aimé.
Rappelez-nous que nous toujours du côté de la mairie de Springfield dans le cadre de transmission journée après-midi ça pour que tu aies une graduation et City Police que Haïtiens ont participé à la formation ça a été faite essentiellement pour les citoyens qui vivent dans Springfield. C'est un honneur pour que l'équipe indienne là ait plusieurs représentants parmi lesquels Gilbert Fortil, Badi, notre Badi du pays, Timbabi, Miguelito Jérôme, Lucas Nazirus et des amis de la radio, tels par exemple Fanfan, qui ont participé dans le Korean Chain et formation ça qui a duré 8 semaines. Nous avons salué tout le monde qui branchait pendant un petit temps que nous avons fait une petite musique. Et puis ensuite, nous allons faire un petit parler tout petit avec quelques-unes qui ont participé. Ok, pour soin d'elle, nous, Diaspora Live, et t'es branché.
Toujours là pour Haïti, chez nous, mettre même pas rien qu'à faire quitter nous, toujours là pour chez nous. Ça
rappelle que nous toujours sur NDL, nous Diaspora Live, dans le cadre de journée ça, côté que une sacrée graduation et de promotion ça, 27e ou 23e, si je regarde, je sais pas si nous l'avons dit, 29e. La femme trompée. So, avec les boutons de garçons qui font partie de NDL, nous avons deux boutons de garçons qui font partie de l'équipe NDL là, qui est ensemble avec nous, et pour nous parler de qui j'en, comment nous te recevoir l'idée. On va commencer avec Gilbert Fortil. Gilbert, comment on dit?
L'exposé et le tout son plaisir. C'est que je suis très content pour participer à la 9e promotion pour les civils Springfield. D'ailleurs, communauté à notre connaît, d'ailleurs nous sommes fait 18 mai, nous refait encore. Je dis à cette graduation police et bien content que 9 haïtiens gradués aujourd'hui comme police civile. Parce que j'ai eu très bien content et nous remercions Indial tout qui va de chance pour nous parler en tout cas de ça.
Miguel Dojo, en tant que jeune qui vivait dans Springfield, ça fait 2 ans, qui ont senti un événement pareil, côté que des Haïtiens, plus de 9 Haïtiens gradués dans la police civile pour la ville de Springfield.
C'est toujours pour nous-mêmes un honneur à chaque fois que nous avons des entités créées des séries d'activités de ce jeu, nous avons et honnêtement, la nous recevons l'invitation, nous-mêmes, ni je vois que là, nous ne sommes pas capables de rater l'occasion pour que nous présents, pour nous capables de venir pour un visage, venir pour un bête, pour nous capables de partager avec la communauté noire. Bon, bien sûr, c'est que les clairs que je nous dis à partir de tout ça qu'a fait, tout ça n'a fait dans la communauté, en Springfield, définitivement, is open pour Haïtiens.
Gilbert Fortil, c'est un premier parmi les premiers Haïtiens qui vivent dans le dans Springfield. Est-ce que vous faites venir par rapport à la première année? Est-ce que vous pensez que nous avons vivre des événements comme ça dans le Springfield?
Jolie, c'est un rêve. On a dit ça. Parce que l'intégration, nous, il commence à partir des années ça. Pas oublier, et la communauté a commencé à partir de 2016. Okay. On dit nous ça. Mais c'est à partir de l'année ça, nous avons intégré nous. Et nous jeunes city, département police, département santé, on va citer plus que ça. Mais c'est le travail qui fait. Et le travail ça n'est pas l'autre que MDL. Maintenant, remercier MDL. Garantir que avant, il était difficile pour nous. Parce que nous sortis comme nous qui sortis de nous, pas connaître qui est-ce qui est mouillé, nous pas trop de presse, autorité locale. Aujourd'hui, nous sortis nous pas de comme espèce sauvage, si nous pouvons utiliser ça. Et c'est travail MDL l'a fait plus de $1 million.
Merci Badi et merci Miguelito Jérôme. Nous prenons l'autre et nous allons prendre plusieurs autres mondes de façon à ce que nous faisons nous passer. Miguelito, comme on va nous laisser nous passer là encore une fois, puisque nous parlons avec les créatifs, puisque en dehors du va passer pas.
Énergie,
nous toujours sur NDL et c'est un plaisir vraiment pour mener l'interview ça aujourd'hui, puisque après Miguelito Jérôme, c'est avec Gilbert Fortil, Ariel Badi, la même chose avec Mia et les 15, deux pionniers dans la zone qui fait partie du premier venu dans la ville Springfield. Je pose Gilbert Fortil une question ça, je propose les femmes d'abord, M. Lucas, je propose ensemble, je espère pour nous répondre de façon pas. Et nous avons venu ici, est-ce que nous avons espéré aujourd'hui, nous avons des événements comme ça côté haïtien, et tout ça qu'on fait là par rapport à sa cité, département de police, département de santé, nous comme appréciation.
Bonjour à tout le monde, je suis Seigneur Perez et je suis bien content pour nous radio pour la première fois. Et après pour une question, Gélia, bonsoir Gélie et bonsoir les 15.
Bonsoir.
Moi-même, l'interview au royaume, lui a ce pas très il bala et communautaire, c'était juste une façon comme si on était juste allé dans notre zone, comme tu dis, qui était vierge, comme tout le monde toujours donné. Et puis, Glaire est venu, des choses de travail, une plateforme côté de la haïtienne. Et puis, nous juste étaient là, notre travail, et puis comme nous, par contre, si vous nous connaissez, nous sommes avocats, si nous avons essayé de connaître la plateforme, pour amener les clients, c'était but. Et puis, bon, nous sommes très content et étonné que si on se fait là, malgré le vierge, tout était utilisé, le fait que le vierge peut ouvrir l'opportunité pour non seulement lutter contre les latinos, etc. Et puis là, on vient apprendre que les haïtiens qui sont compétents ici, les haïtiens qui ont fait ces bagages, donc ils vont vous porter pour haïtiens. Mais moi-même, moi, sur USB, je connais que il est très difficile pour rentrer, mettre pied jusqu'à nous vivre entrer, parce que toujours il y a un pot qui ferme, et puis l'homme veut passer à l'autre miracle de jambe, et puis on va pas qu'être dans le groupe avant que nous vivions côté nous-mêmes, nous vivions. Depuis tout le temps, on va quitter les week-ends parler, mais c'est une fierté pour nous de faire partie de la première classe qui est comme si immigrants haïtiens ou Haitian Americans. Que nous n'avons pas espéré que si la ville Springfield comme si le peuple a mouvement aussi grand comme ça pour haïtiens, parce que l'autre côté n'est pas fait comme ça.
Les 15.
On a posé tout le monde bonsoir, on a dit toute fan NDL, nous qui suivent en Haïti, nous qui suivent la ville Springfield, même communauté haïtienne, et toute famille, nous, on a salué encore Jerry, on a salué Mia, qui sont collaboratrices que nous gagnons, qui nous travaillent sur un projet ensemble, et qui ne sont pas oubliés. Nous crois que tout côté qui gagne une communauté ethnique qui a grandi, nous prenons un petit temps pour venir comme si intégrer dans le site, quelle que soit la location qui va vivre là, ou des zones côté où il y a toujours un petit temps changé 2018 le barrette boy ici, et c'était chaque mon point. On était toujours quoi que on a intégré nous quand même, parce que avant c'était une activité, après ça retourner la caille. Mais à partir de 2020, il y a plus de monde qui commence à lutter avec Corona, et puis nous connaissons ça qui nous passe avec les problèmes qui viennent sous la frontière la Mexique, et puis il y a plus de monde venir, et puis il a toujours dit que depuis nous travaillons, va permettre que nous intégrions et nous contribuions dans ça. Parce que il y a plus de natifs qui ont toujours parlé ensemble avec eux, ils étaient toujours besoin de connaître qui côté si on besoin faire passer un message, qui côté on est capable de jouer avec Haïtiens, parce qu'on était vraiment clair pour Haïtiens qui ont si tout gouvernement local là, on nous dit si à département de santé, pour paquet de services d'épaule, on était toujours à réunir pour regarder nous-mêmes qui vivons là, qui ça on est capable de faire pour permettre que les Haïtiens intègrent, parce qu'on était vraiment la façon que nous surtout l'entrepreneur, on toujours dit ça, façon que nous devons monter avec l'économie, et donc j'aime bien ça, mon parti dans Springfield là, qui c'est une dimension là, ça a vraiment commencé à mourir, avec l'arrivée haïtien, ça veut dire que quand il n'y a pas de démon là-dedans, il y a sous une maison pour faire mes carrières dans Springfield là, c'est vraiment difficile, pas seulement pour haïtiens, mais pour natifs, qui est vraiment difficile. Ça veut montrer que nous intégrons, et nous avons regardé par exemple, paquet de business haïtien, pas oublier pendant que nous avons fait la valeur business qui nous donne dans flyer, nous avons posté dans banner qui nous donne en pile de qui fait nous jeunes. Donc on va dire NDL qui sont radio, pour un an, ça veut dire dans toute activité il est très présent. On a regardé des anciens qui est toujours présent. Et puis l'autre monde qui advocate, ça veut dire pour permettre que Haïtiens joignent plus de moyens et welcome dans Springfield. C'est une belle bagaille.
Mia, qui ça cap next là, après événement ça, puisque finalement, on a 18 mai, on a toute bagarre, on a des gens jeunes travail, etc. Dans Springfield, qui next bagaille a joué Mia et à fond là-dedans là.
Bon, Mia te formé Green Giant Services qui c'est un petit centre réfugié qui travaille sur un enfant et nous passons par là. So, on y a la nous ouvertement, en grand gens pour aider immigrants documenter tout qui c'est un obstacle qui gagne, qui cause des fois que nous avons une opportunité au besoin. Et bon, mais dans ce service pour tout Haïtien depuis le besoin, vous comprenez?
Next, un peu bagaille, on travaille sur un peu de projet qui ne va pas citer là, qui est déjà le nom. On a pas surprise, un peu de surprise. On a dit que pour côté gouvernement local là, actuellement, on a travaillé sur un projet de transportation. Parce que nous connaissons un problème que la communauté pas nous en est. Côté de transport, moi, ce projet est presque fini. C'est permettre de faire une sensibilisation pour nous comprendre comment pour le transport public. Parce que le transport public là, il est disponible pour montrer votre transport capable de régler 24 heures avant, vous mettez un rendez-vous et puis après vous cherchez la carte, vous côté que vous pouvez aller, on va le déposer et puis après tout le monde la carte. Il faut qu'on régler avant ça. Parce que pas paquet de projets, non seulement département santé, et puis nous connaissons coalition, nous connaissons ça qui travaille sur paquet de dossiers pour Haïtiens, par exemple, on dit qu'il y a un 4 qui permet même les gens par un statut légal, capable d'utiliser le 4 identifié avec ça. C'est un projet qui n'a pas travaillé sur lui et qui va être secret. On croit que la communauté haïtienne qui a vécu dans Springfield là, il m'a dit pour les bails, nous ça a fait le travail, par exemple, business haïtien, vous comprenez, donc NZL, et tant d'autres haïtiens qui vraiment involvent, donc on a travaillé dans l'école, tout ça. Nous avons un petit projet et je pense que nous avons dit que le business que nous gagnons dans Springfield là, qui c'est MTF Management LLC, parce que nous avons plus de bagages qui venir et nous n'avons pas bien que nous sommes dans MTL, nous avons plus de projet pendant l'été, avant le sommet là.
Ok, merci beaucoup, Mia, merci. On va délivrer un
Parce que, non, pas qu'à faire une petite interview sans que je ne pas saluer immédiat. Barbershop, Stars and Cuts, big up à Marco, Flamatch Foundation, parce que pas capable de nommer Marco, mais ça c'est un homme qui donne pile backup dans ce qu'il faut là, son frère, donc moi salue et m'a dit créatif staffing, qui est moi-même, moi c'est bon créatif staffing, moi c'est HR pour créatif staffing, pas qu'à faire interview ça sans que moi pas citer non business ça et m'a dit merci NDL, merci Jélie et est-ce que vous pouvez accorder un petit peu ça pour Karine saluer peuple.
Merci beaucoup, Mia. Merci beaucoup, et Michael. Merci beaucoup. Il faut faire pour moi avec Pasteur Bernardo. Ensuite, en attendant, c'est ma plan 2000. Ensuite, c'est Miguelito Jérôme qui prend. On va Miguelito comme
You can sit there. You too. All right. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, it's my first time interviewing two officers.
Okay, very good.
I got up to Jack. So, this is bon nous allons vivre un petit classe en créole, ou bien en anglais, on peut communiquer avec eux, mais c'est sûr que après on va faire traduction. So thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
Again, I was expressing my feelings before and saying how I'm grateful to be here and that part of that cohort or promotion, if you prefer. So, tell us about you guys, and we'll start with the lady.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am. So, tell us a little bit about you and your job here in the community.
Sure. Well, thank you again for having me and had some wonderful conversation here today. So grateful with our academy graduation. You know, the representation of our community is fantastic. I'm Allison Elliott. I'm the Chief of Police here with the Springfield Police Division. It's been such an honor to share these opportunities with the Citizens Police Academy and just getting to know so many people in our community who are vested and want to know, how we operate as the police organization, wanting to learn about us and what we do and taking that time and making that commitment. So that has, from the bottom of my heart, that has meant so much to me and our people of our organization. They've been so grateful just to kind of bridge some of those gaps and maybe help get the information out there as to how we operate as an organization, things to expect when police officers, you have encounters with police officers or you're in community engagement efforts and things like that. So it's been very humbling for me. I've been very grateful for that. I've been here with the Springfield Police Division for about 17 years now. So I am born and raised here in Springfield, and this is my hometown and community. So I'm having the opportunity, I've been afforded the opportunity to serve the community that gave so much to me growing up. I'm just very grateful.
Just moving to Jerry, we know that here in Springfield we have a growth, the population of Haitians is growing, and in your perspective here as a chief police officer, so what is exactly, how do you see this growth and how these impact your job here in Springfield?
Sure, and I think it's fantastic, our community is so diverse, and we have so many unique perspectives and life situations that are being shared and that we are learning as a police organization. And I think it's fantastic because so many people are embracing that and understanding how important it is to have a diverse perspective, unique situations that we can all work through. As you know, some of the challenges that sometimes we as an organization want to make sure we can provide the best service is, sometimes the language barrier. And you and so many people here in this academy have been working so hard to make sure that we're making it a comfortable environment. I know sometimes when the police are called to situations, it's not always comfortable, and sometimes it's somebody's worst day, and we have to be empathetic and understanding to that, and our officers work through that. But having people in our community who are willing to help us work through those language barriers, and so we can help provide the best service that we can is huge, and it's very important.
That's a really, and we appreciate that. Me personally, as a Haitian, it's something that we talk a lot at the radio, how the community are welcoming the Haitian community. Speaking of the Haitian community, we have Jerry. Jerry, how do you feel today to be attending this event today, or what do you expect to see when you can?
I'm happy. I'm not so secure. Yes, talk to the people. So, moi content ouais un peu haïtien entrer dans le programme ça, parce que nous besoin ça pour nous comprendre le job de la police, pour nous comprendre qui j'ai pour nous acte ensemble avec les interact ensemble avec eux, qui j'ai pour nous vivre ensemble avec eux, qui ça même yo là pour nous faire, parce que yo là pour nous servir comme côté, yo là pour faire un travail qui c'est faire respecter la loi, qui c'est premier bagage là. Nous là pour nous aider aussi. Nous là pour nous aider, give a helping hand to the community. C'est ça, nous besoin. Nous pas venir pour chaque place, c'est venir arrêter monde, c'est venir bailler ticket, non. C'est pour nous aider. Des fois, nous venons pour nous parler. Nous pas venir pour nous venir mettre en prison pour nous arrêter. Non, c'est pas comme ça. Chaque situation est un peu pareil. Donc, nous comptons que nous, en même temps que Gilbert, nous involve dans notre communauté, jeunes hommes souhaité continuer à faire même bagarre à chercher qu'on est, mais qui ça la police, mais qui ça la police, mais qui j'ai envie de parler avec eux, mais qui j'ai envie de acte ensemble avec eux, avec respect pour nous, que vous m'avez même j'ai même supposé battre, mais nous parler avec eux, nous contact ensemble avec eux.
So, I'm going to ask the question in English still.
Right.
So, from your perspective, since you're talking, to the Haitian community, so what is the message you will want to at least spread around, amongst our community to create that bridge between citizens and officers in the community.
Honor and respect. Honor and respect. C'est ça. Honor and respect. Travailler ensemble. Work together as a community so we can make it better. Especially for our kids, for the ones coming. Faire bagay le boy de ça devant Timoun. And of course, as the chief was telling me, they are hiring. If you're a good citizen, we're not all perfect. We have passed. But they're hiring if you're a U.S. citizen, of course. Talk to the chief. Call 937-328-3436 and to join. Try to join and come help your community. Parler avec eux, mettez les nouvelles, dire mixture, mettez sur la fait. Be part of something great, bigger than you yourself.
Well, that's great. That's good. Now, I will ask one last question. Because we want to keep this short. So, here in Springfield, right now we have a lot of patients coming and trying to establish and live comfortably. Thanks to you guys. So, now that we done graduating, I'm talking to see even Officer Zach, if we can come up with a show where even one time a week, I know you guys busy, to at least share, this knowledge and different issues, kind of tackle them together at the radio, right? So now, what would be the next move for us, graduating, moving forward?
So Officer Zach, he talked to me a little bit about that and mentioned that you had some conversation about maybe a neighborhood group or some sort of group getting together, talking about some of these issues. If there are issues, you can kind of bring that to the forefront. You can also have guest speakers from the community, from all aspects of the community. I know a lot of our Citizens Police Academy alumni, they do get many people from our community in, so they can educate and kind of share current events on things that are going on. So I think that's a fantastic idea, and it's something I said for our graduation, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. The lines of communication are open. We want the feedback. We want to know. So if there's anything that we can do and kind of keep that line of communication going with everyone, we want to do that. We want to keep those efforts and make it fluid, because law enforcement's ever evolving. Our community continues to evolve, and we need to stay up with that. We need to make sure our practices match that, and it can serve our community to the best of our ability. So keeping in contact, things like this, having us participate, and if there are any questions that come from anybody in the community, they want to bring them to us, we are open to hearing that and trying to help people in those things.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys for creating such opportunity and keeping the state safe.
Thank you.
Springfield safe.
It's an honor.
And we're doing our best at the radio and the community to see how we can structure more and bring more to the community so we can improve together and empower this type of activity.
Thank you. And thank you for what you do. Thank you for being here this evening, being an ambassador for the police division and to get the word out. And, I know that, like Zach said, there are some tough situations that have happened nationally in law enforcement, and we have to make sure that people understand in our community. We want to work through that. We want to be transparent about the things that we do and how we operate. We want to get the word out, so we want to make sure, and you've done that for us, and we're so grateful for you and everyone who's been in this class.
It's an honor.
Thank you.
Always an honor. All right, thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, pretty much this is it, and nous avons plusieurs officiers qui déjà passé là, et là c'était chef Elliot qui t'a parlé, c'est chef la police qui t'a parlé là, et clairement il expliqué tout genre de bail, qui genre même yo la police et qui genre de ça. And now we are with Officer Zach, which is the main behind this, that reach out everyone and trying to put everything together. And of course we have Maria from SBDC. So I would start with Maria. you know, introduce yourself and at least tell us how you feel today and being part of that commission.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
My name is Maria, Community Navigator for the Welcome Springfield through the Small Business Development Center, and I really love this program, and I tell everybody that they need to be a part of this, part of the community. We learned a lot. We didn't get a grade. There we go.
Everybody passed.
So yeah, it was a great time. I learned a lot, and I really appreciate the Springfield Police. And I feel like I can talk to them personally. So that's the best part.
That's very good. Mr. Zach, we know that this is something you probably used to do. Is this your first time?
This is my fifth class. Fifth class. Still learning though.
So, tell us about, why you guys come up with that idea or continue doing that academy, and how do you see this going forward?
So every class that we do, we learn from. Like I said, like I told you guys today, I've learned so much from you guys' class, not only on a personal level but a professional level. Each class is different, and we're going to make it, change some things a little bit. We'll be talking in the future about some different ideas that we might come up with, just to reach out to the Hispanic and the Haitian community. I think it's very vital that every person in Springfield takes this class, just because we're misunderstood. What you see on the news or what you see on TV is not what happens in Springfield. There's a lot of bad officers out there, and I'll help fight against them as well. But here in Springfield, we just don't have those problems. But if that's what you're seeing on TV, I understand where people might see that police are not friendly, they're not your friends. So we're here to break that cycle. We're here to break that stigma. But moving forward, I think there's a lot of things that we're going to change. But this is my fifth time, fifth class. But I still make changes. I still learn from this, and moving forward, you're going to see some changes, and some changes for good, for the better. So
I know, Maria, we have a Hispanic background, and just like I was telling to the chief officer. So with that spark, that's growth from the community, on the immigrants community, Hispanic or Haitians right now. So how do you guys handle this, or how does that impact your job as a police officer?
So I'll be very honest. I'm an open book. I'm very honest. I feel like we, as law enforcement, we missed the boat with the Hispanic community when they migrated to Springfield. I'm not sure why. That was way before my time of being a police officer. I was still young. But maybe it's just because we're talking about it now. But it doesn't matter, Hispanic, Haitian, whatever is here. You're part of Springfield. You are a fabric of Springfield. You're one of us, and my job is to serve every single citizen of Springfield with the most dignity, and that's my goal. Like I said, I'm not proud of the mistakes we made in the past, but the past is the past, and we're looking forward. We're trying to move forward, as Springfield's logo is, forward together. That's my goal. And that's I have 20 more years in this job. That's my goal, is to accomplish is build more unity in Springfield and be more transparent.
That's great. So Maria, I know you're part of SBDC, and you've been able to help multiple minority entrepreneurs and businesses, and Hispanic too. As of right now, how is your job, as an SBDC, evolving, with that growth of immigrants in the community?
Well, we started out leveling the field, reaching out to the immigrants that build the city, added to our workforce, And it's a grant, it's only for 2 years. It ends in November, but I really think that it will continue through other organizations, other programs, because we started it, and it's working. Engaging, networking, and, building that bridge. People ask me all the time, Maria, do you feel bad because the Latinos were not, they weren't given what the Haitians are getting? And I said, that's water over the bridge, under the bridge, whatever they call it. I said, it's just going forward now. I think it's great. I love it. And I just want to share that when I first started working with the Haitians, I don't ever say no. I just say, I'll do it. And then when I found out that, I don't speak French or French Creole, I got frustrated and started speaking Spanish, and they answered me.
Really?
Yeah, they speak Spanish because they're next, to the Dominican Republic, and I said, this is a blessing. We've been blessed, and Officer Zach here, I worked with his dad. He helped start the Hispanic Coalition here in Springfield. So I know your dad.
Yeah.
So I know there's good people here because his dad is a good person.
Definitely a family that likes to serve the community. So
give him back.
That's great. That's great. So what would be, the message, for the community, the Haitian community, especially listening right now, or anyone else listening, that are part of Springfield and that are looking to know better the city, or might be living in a different state, different city. What is the message you want to spread out there? You and officers out after that. You what's up first?
Yeah, you're our neighbors. You're our future. And it's a bridge that we're all working together, and we can do it together. And this class just kind of is just bridging it even tighter. And then the group that I was with, awesome. I'm gonna miss it. I really am, because every Thursday, 3 hours. I didn't see it as a commitment. I saw it as it was fun.
But if you join the alumni group, then you get to come hang out with me a whole lot more and help me with all my events and stuff. So.
Where's Zach? Same question, pretty much. What is that message that you want to spread out there? Based on right after that academy, how exactly you would expect the community to react, based on this, and what do you want to tell them?
What I would tell the community, doesn't matter who we're talking to, doesn't matter what cultural background, what ethnicity, whatever. Police officers are here to serve the citizens of Springfield, and if we're talking to listeners across the country, whatever jurisdiction of police is there, police officers are there to work for you. My patch says police. It does not say immigration. I don't care about status. I don't care about any of that. When you're part of a community, you're one of us, and our job is to protect all citizens. And the oath I swear when I get sworn in is to protect and serve all citizens, no matter gender, race, creed, religion, anything. But the message I want to get out is no matter where you're listening from, give your police department a chance. Talk to them. Sit down, have an honest conversation with them. Don't be afraid to approach us. We're humans. At the end of the day, this uniform comes off. I put normal clothes on, and when I do finally get to go home. But we're humans. Everyone is here to live the American dream, and we all need to work with each other to accomplish that goal. We all want the same exact thing. We all want to live in peace.
That's great. That's great. Well, thank you very much. Again, I feel like so grateful to be part of that. I learned a lot that I'm, definitely ready to share to anyone at the radio station. So you guys stay tuned, so we can share more information. I don't know if we have more time, Joey. Right after that, no? We have another interview. Yeah. So I don't want to take all your times, but I just want to know, Maria, what is that one thing that you learned, in that academy that you want to share? Me personally, I'm gonna start with myself. I think I was so confused on that different branches or entities, I don't know, or department, in that law enforcement world, that for us, they all look the same, they're all policed, so we had to come up and learn about their distinction, where they're different, their mission, and their jurisdiction too, which is something that I learned, and as of right now, I can't tell you exactly, you're part of that team or the department. That is one thing I learned, and it's amazing. I don't know, for you, Maria, what did you learn?
Well, I don't think I see the uniform or the patch, but I see a public servant.
Yeah.
A true public servant that's willing to serve anybody and everybody.
Yeah. Well, please, I don't know, Zach, if you want to take a last question for you, that would be, I know that there is a lot of misconceptions, of course. As of right now, what would be for you the biggest misconception that you would want people to forget or to change their mind about?
So everyone thinks that we come on shift, we put our uniforms on, and we just want to go out and start harassing people or making people's lives miserable. That's not what we're here for. We answer calls. Every call we go on is somebody's worst day of their life. So we approach it as that perspective. We respond to a radio. We respond to calls for service. We have a duty to protect the citizens of Springfield, and of course there are bad people in Springfield that they need to be arrested. They need to be held accountable for their actions. But there's a misconception that Springfield police are just out here jumping out of cars, grabbing people and slamming them. I can tell you that doesn't happen. Let me go. I want to thank you. I want to thank NDL for having me, for giving me a chance to speak, giving me a platform to speak. But I don't want to stop here. Please, if you're listening, if you have any questions for the police, for specifically the Springfield police, please reach out to Miguel. You can get a hold of me. Maybe in the future I'll have you back and we can answer different kinds of questions. I'm an open book. My job is to inform the citizens, inform everybody. So
it's a pleasure. I want to have both of you at NDL. I know we're still working on different programs that, like I said, we started the traffic and police, radio show. Yeah. But we also have some financial too, where we start educating people on different financial decisions. So please, whenever you guys feel ready to have that talk, we'll be more than happy to have you guys on the radio. I mean, I already had Maria. We had a big conference, last month. It was in April, and it was all about loans and how refugees or immigrants can get loans. So it was pretty amazing. So we want to have that type of events in the future too. But definitely having an officer giving their perspective and their words, their 2 cents would be definitely amazing.
Well, good thing for you, you have my email, you have my work phone, you have my personal cell phone, you have my work cell phone. Anytime you want to reach out, please, I'll always make time for you.
I will. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Maria. Take care. Thank you.
Alrighty, so là nous t'es pratiquement 2 membres qui nous Maria que nous habitués avec déjà qui passent des présentations parce que Maria c'est un homme qui dans SBDC qui toujours nous a parlé de questions de loan de l'autre genre de bagaille. So là nous allons gagner another officer. Come on, Derek, come on. Come on, Derek. You want us to be I'm just going to take it. All right, guys. So nice to join us.
Thank you for having me.
So this is definitely something that we've been dreaming. I've been dreaming about this, and I didn't know if I would have all these gifts, as tonight. But just pretty much the same question. how do you feel today, since it's the last day? You know, you probably will miss us, but how do you feel today, completing that cycle of the academy today?
So we will miss you. This is, and I'm still relatively new to this position that is over Zach and what we do here. So you're my first class. So it's been a learning curve for me as well. But I've appreciated everyone's participation. I think that some of the conversations that you and I have had about better ways to deal with the information out, like I think your idea about putting information out on the site and the issues at hand, I think that's important. Another idea that I came up with, which I haven't sprung on you yet, is I think that we should look at creating we have neighborhood meetings. I think we should create a Haitian meeting. I think that the Haitian community should look at developing their own meetings to where we come and we can address issues that they're seeing within the community and questions. I think it's another way for us to meet other people within the community. I think that's an important factor, and I think that by doing this association here with the Citizens Academy is a springboard for that. So I think it's been a great environment, and so I'm going to miss the weekly conversations that we've had to develop better ideas for us, all of us to grow.
Definitely. You know, I have to say that, you know, I've learned a lot, you know, during that academy. And me personally, I won't be, I don't exactly know everything. And of course, I was telling to Officer Zach, I will definitely need you guys to keep sharing, you know, and spreading the word to educate more people about your job and, you know, the mission that you guys have in the community, you know, moving forward. So, Gilbert, I know you normally one of the pioneers, if I can say that, one of the first here in Springfield. You know, you being part of that academy, how do you feel today, and what is your 2 cents in that?
I came here in 2017, and then when I found Springfield, that was like a city where there's a lot of destroyed houses. You understand?
Yeah, at first, yeah.
I remember all of this, but you know, I'm proud today. I'm so very happy that we can have this event. You know, not only this event, you know, right now I feel that they know about our community, Asian community.
Yeah.
And then we fight a lot for that. And then I can say thank you to guys like an officer like you and all the officials, you understand, and then they treat us what I can say, you understand?
The right way.
Yeah, the right way, that's the word, you understand, and then I know there's a lot of things that we don't know, there's a lot of rules, you understand?
Still learning.
Yeah, we keep learning, but at the same time, they say, hey, wait a minute, these guys, they just come here, there's a lot of things they don't know, you understand, but take it guys, you treat us good.
So one of the things that, you know, in that same sense, officer, is that we know that now we have a lot of immigrants in town, and it's still growing. It's probably going to be more in the future.
Correct.
So, you know, even at the radio, we're doing a lot of efforts to make sure that we can be more structured every day, creating organizations, different way to keep sharing and teaching people how to behave and all that. How does that impact your job, you know, as a police officer here in town?
First of all, let's just talk about the immigration aspect. The important part for us is really kind of getting back to this is you now have members of the Haitian community that know police officers whom you can reach out to if there's an issue that you're having, saying whether it be something that we have failed to do, or if you have a question whether we've done something right, or just general information. Now you have people that you can reach out to address that. And I think that kind of goes with as the community grows, it provides provide some stability, that they're going to understand that, you know, we, the police don't always understand where individuals have come from and what they've seen, and some of the questions that were asked in this class about some of the brutality that people obviously witnessed from the police officers, which was, like for us, was like, whoa, no, that's not how we do things. I think that gives people a good solid foundation to understand and trust us better. And then the other aspect is for us to better understand where people are coming from in the culture. That's what you've heard me talk about, understanding your neighborhood and neighborhood culture. So that's a big part of it. So I think that, to kind of put it all together, I think that is, hopefully that answers your question. But as the community grows, I think now that we have a good foundation, that we can all grow together as a community, which is the whole purpose, right? Because we're civil servants and we're here to serve everyone.
So, I have a question which, both of you will be able to answer that. Gilbert, I know that you know how the policies in Haiti. Yes. So when Haitians come here, Haitian coming here in Springfield and seeing that efforts that, how the SPD, the Springfield Police Department are, reacting on our, at least trying to understand, right, where we're coming from in our perspective of things too. Sure. So how do you compare that or see that?
I see different police.
Yeah.
A police that we can be friend with.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Yeah. And a police that we can trust.
You can trust. Yeah.
You understand? I will not say more than that. We are comfortable with the police.
So, officer, it's clearly, you probably heard of that too, in Haiti. We have, there's other countries too that have, even here in the States,
absolutely,
officers that are not willing to even listen to whatever you have to say, or your perspective of things. So how do you struggle with all that, when you meet somebody that doesn't know the laws or don't know how these work, so.
Well, so that's where we have the opportunity to educate, and that's part of our role. Every police officer, one thing people don't always understand is an officer may be coming from a horrific incident, and so they might not always get the full attention. It's not that the officer is being disingenuous, but they're just, their mind, they still haven't kind of been able to clear the other thing.
Yeah.
But that's where, correct, they're still a human being. So, but that's an opportunity where when you have those conversations and people are asking questions that they may have to get the correct perspective or education, the officer can slow down and kind of reset themselves. And so that's an opportunity for to have just open conversations to help educate people on what they can and can't do. Sometimes we understand that there's language barriers, but we can work our way through that, which, through the Haitian Coalition, we've already developed some people to do that. So, and I think that we're going to pass out some information that will help with that. So to me, to answer your question, it's just an opportunity for us to educate the community, just like Officer Zach spoke about earlier, so you understand what we're doing, why we do these things.
That's great. So now, we know, there was potentially the growth will continue, to increase. We have more immigrants and Haitians coming in, especially because of the different immigration rules changing. So how do you see the community in the future, evolving? What is a big dream or hope, for that community?
So I think it's good. I think it's a good hope. One thing that I've learned through the coalition that you and I both are part of is it's very important within the Haitian community of family values. And family values are very important. And that's, and if you grow through that, you're not going to have any issues. So I think it's a positive. Like one thing is that there are things in place to help new members of the community, to help them with legal issues, which I'm sure you're putting out there about. We have attorneys in place and things like that to help them with documentation, things that I would have no idea even as a police officer. But that's what the attorneys do, and I think that the nice thing is, like within our community, there's job opportunities, and that is really what the American dream is, right? To plant your roots and to grow your family. So I think it's a very positive outlook, and I think it's a positive outlook just based upon what I've seen here, but also what I've seen within the community.
That's great. That's great. You said the word, the American dream.
Correct.
And I know these guys, they were.
I like the American dream.
Yes, it's definitely an entrepreneur. So, what is your, will be the message, for today for Haitians and immigrants or people coming in?
I can tell all my Haitians we got a great chance, that we got a police department that will want to work with us, you understand? Try to understand us, and then even our drugs. You understand? What you don't understand, they ready, you understand?
To help you.
To help us. And then we have not the only Asian community we have, but there's a lot of Asian community in the United States.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
But this one is
Florida.
one is Springfield.
It's gonna be the best. Well, officer, is it any last word for today, or a message that we would like to spread out to our community or anyone listening to you today?
That we're here for you. And that's the goal. Like, we want people to understand that if they're having issues, we're here for them.
Yeah. So you hear it, definitely the SPD works with you guys. Again, we've been able to do a lot of jobs.
Yes, sir.
A lot of work trying to making sure that they're not afraid to approach you guys.
Correct.
And at least trying to tackle different issues that they might have in the community. It might not be easy at first, but we're getting there, right? We're getting there.
Patience.
It's a learning curve in both sides.
Yes.
We're learning, right? So me personally, I'm learning. That's why I'm here, and the officers too. Like that, he said they all learning together, and that academy is definitely the place to do that. So
yes, sir.
I'm more than grateful to be part of that, guys, and I hope that SPDs can actually come up with different other events or activities where can be that diverse as the one today.
Well, we're going to have some activities, National Night Out coming up, and that's a big opportunity. The City of Springfield hosts the Culture Fest, which is another huge opportunity.
Yep.
And then both these fine graduates right here taking the show. I hope to see both become members of the Alumni Association.
We already did.
I think that's an excellent opportunity because they're actively involved in the community, and that's another way for, as you know, anything networking, and I think that will resolve the issues in the end.
And I didn't have time to publicly say that in front of you guys, but thank you very much for helping us, and especially during the Haitian Flag Day the other day.
Yes.
It was amazing, and your advices and thoughts and the way we organize everything was anyway for us a success.
It was great. I had a good time.
We enjoyed. Did you have a chance to eat?
No, it's okay. By looking at some of the pictures, I don't need to eat anymore. So I need to be on a diet.
Yeah, definitely. Well, all right. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate
we
it.
definitely.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
meet
you, sir.
soon.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's pretty much it for today. Okay. Well, apparently we have more people that we need to interview today, but our director, Jerry Filidor, it's coming in right now with let's look up the dress and all that. Okay.
Save the best for last, huh?
All right. Yes. All right. So we are continuing with two
more people.
ladies, young ladies.
Oh no. Not at all.
That's how I tell Maria. I was like, Maria, 50 because there is I think Bernadette is having a birthday today.
Yeah. Right.
It's her 50th, and we were like, oh, she's young. I'm like, young? Why am I a baby?
Yes, you probably are.
compared to us,
Well,
or at least me.
thank you for being here. Thank you for joining, and thank you for organizing and helping and being part of that great organization, right? Is it an organization or association, I should say? But anyway.
It's Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association.
Association.
CPAA is what I call it, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, having this activity, right now you're part of that. Can you tell us a little bit more about you guys and when exactly these academies started and when you guys joined, or, you know, a little bit of history?
She's been a member longer than I have. I went through the academy in 2018.
Okay.
So that's when I officially joined at the end of that.
Okay.
I went through the academy in 2004, so I'm really old. I've been around a long time. The first academy was in 2003.
Okay.
And they had them twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. So that's why we're up to like the 29th, you know, academy already.
Got it.
And we had several academies, and our former police chief used to say that we were his ambassadors. But it was like, we're the ambassadors for what? Because the classes were over with. And we knew that other police departments around the state and around the United States had formed these alumni associations of the people who graduated from. So we took us 2 years of begging him and saying, hey, let us do this. And he finally let us do it. And we formed the Alumni Association, Springfield Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association. It's a big, long sentence. It's a big, long sentence.
Sounds impressive, doesn't it?
It sounds very impressive. But we formed it. We appointed a board very quickly so that we had a little leadership.
Okay.
And
It's
then
like a 501c3 right now.
and then we applied for a 501c3. So that we became a charitable organization, which means people can give you money and write it as a tax write-off and all that. And so we finally did that, and we've been plugging along with them ever since. I've been around since the beginning. I was actually the president for 10 years.
Wow. Impressive.
And I gave it up for 5 years and kind of stepped away. Stepped back in this year, not as president, but as the secretary, and Mary Ann is the vice president.
Okay.
Our president has been off with some medical issues. She's doing great though. She's
wanted to be here tonight,
She
but
was
she's-
hoping to be here tonight, but she
Okay.
did a whole bunch of other stuff today and was too tired to come.
Hope you can recover soon.
Yeah, and so she'll be, you know, she's great too. So it's just all the stuff they have us doing with them is truly fun.
It is fun.
I mean, it's fun.
And it helps them out. It helps.
Yeah, we know we're helping them out. We know we're helping them do things they might not be able to do otherwise. We've done, and some of when they've done active shooter training and training the police officers with like traffic stops, we're their role players.
Wow.
And so that's fun because we get to really ham it
It
up.
can be
And
fun.
so they shoot us, so we can really ham it up and all this kind of stuff. And all of us have discovered we're pretty good actors when we are just doing it for people we know, you know, and stuff. So we've just done all of that type of stuff for them. We've done our fundraisers, you know, our Christmas, our holiday time in November, December, helping the families out and then helping the kids out. I think Zach said we did 70 some this year.
So meaning we have different events, the association have different events throughout the year that you guys organize?
Yeah, we do. We normally do, there's normally a bike camp in the summertime.
Okay.
They're not going to be able to do it this year just because it's not staffing, you know, trying to find time for the officers, you know, to do that. We do
National Night Out.
We do National Night Out is in August. Clark County Fair will be out there helping them man their booth at the Clark County Fair this year.
Then we help the police with crowd control, like traffic control, the parade,
Memorial Day parade. The people we had. A lot of our people were on the street corners, you know, where the barriers were and stuff.
It's you guys.
Yeah, a lot of these guys were.
Congratulations.
A lot of the people in the vests were our people. You know, out there on the street doing that.
So how many people are in that association right now?
I mean, our last meeting we had 30 show
up at the meetings, but we have a lot more
So
members.
we have more members than that because we have some that that
can't come
make
because
it
of
all the
working
time.
or don't show up all the
We
time.
like 30 active.
We've got 30, we've got 30, we've probably
More
got,
than that, because you got a list of almost 20 of them to help the
Yeah.
golf
Yeah.
scramble.
yeah,
so.
so, and then the golf scramble is, the last 2 years has turned out to be our largest fundraiser. We make more from that than anything else, and virtually every bit of the money that we raise and everything goes back 100% to the police department.
Okay.
And ours.
To buy equipment that they
To
need.
buy equipment they need, to buy, we used to have 2 dogs, and we raised the money, and it cost.
Canines?
It cost $10,000 to $15,000 for a canine.
Wow.
And we raised the money for both of those kids. This has probably been, what, 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Because Officer Nichols, or Sergeant
Yeah,
Nichols.
Sergeant
used to have
Nichols
a dog.
actually had one of our
Really?
dogs, and so we raised the money.
And that was
for
part of the
officers.
training that you took. He would bring his dog in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think
Chief-
I probably missed that one.
We didn't have it now, we don't have a dog now.
They haven't, okay.
yeah, Chief Elliott would,
What happened to the dogs?
well, when the officers go on, when he was promoted, he keeps the dog as his own, and we don't have a dog anymore. So,
What?
yeah.
Well, he has that bond with it, and.
Yeah, so they don't move a dog on to another officer because he's used to
Right.
that as his trainer, and that's who he's bonded with. He lives with him. You know, that kind of
that's
stuff. and
right,
everything.
that's right.
So Derek has one of our, one of them, so.
That's great. That's good. So, being part of this, I was telling the officer that we are grateful that these academies, keep. My question is, why you guys stop doing it twice a year? You still doing it twice a year, or
The training?
that
Of
academy?
having the academy, I'm gonna guess it's staffing. The unit, the community resource unit that does it, there used to be 5 people in that unit, and right now we have Zach.
Only Zach. Yeah, I
And
see
so-
Zach all over the place.
Yeah,
Exactly,
because.
He's the community guy.
Some of the officers have moved on to other jobs, and we actually had 3
Retirement.
of them retire. 4 of them actually retire.
Okay.
So, and because it's very hard to get police officers,
Yeah.
nobody wants to do the job.
Yeah.
And so we haven't built the department back up to the point where we need the officers on the streets. And so to man or staff these specialized units, it's much harder to do.
Got it.
So,
And they need our help, that's why they need our help more than ever.
yeah, I think Zach,
Events.
I think Zach was talking at the beginning, he said that COVID really hurt everything because
yeah,
everything shut
yeah,
down.
yeah.
And then, it's taken a while to build this back up. He was only getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 people, and this was a wonderful class. And the fact that this
So
class ended
diverse.
up being so diverse.
Yeah,
This was wonderful
yeah,
because we were able to teach, a whole
Each other.
I think this class was wonderful.
Definitely.
And my daughter was actually in this class. I've been
Really?
begging her for all these years to do it.
come.
Well, her husband is just retired last year from
Okay.
the department.
Okay.
So she felt she knew it all, so she didn't really have to.
I was just telling Officer Zach that we hope that as an alumni, member, we want to be an active member.
Yeah.
That we'll see amongst us, what we can actually bring to that association, making it flourish and probably be bigger or create more, right?
Yeah, very much so.
Because this is so amazing in terms of activity, and you guys working side by side with the SPDs, it's amazing. And for us, it's just a way for the citizen or the residents of Springfield to at least be part of that.
Yes.
And you learned a lot about it.
I learned a lot.
Yes.
I learned a lot. I even learned the basic, like different department, different entities in Springfield I didn't know before.
Yeah.
So now moving forward, I already know how to be part of that. But is it only for alumni, the association? Only alumni can be member?
Yes, because we want them to have gone through the class to
know what we know.
understand.
Got it.
And to understand what you now know and what you learned.
But you can go out and be an ambassador and tell folks, sign them up.
Okay.
Technically, yes, you have to have taken the class because, number one,
if you took the class, they did a background check.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
know the
You're
people,
good.
you know you're good, you know you're good, you're not somebody that broke out of
Yeah.
prison last week, you know, or something like that. So basically, yes, you do have to take the class in order to join the alumni, because,
That's what it is, alumni.
because you're more knowledgeable now. You know how the
Yeah.
department works,
Yeah.
you know why they do the stuff they do. They're not all bad guys like everybody thinks they are. I don't know, I've been around this department since 1991, when my daughter started dating my son-in-law, and he was a police officer, so I've been involved with the department for several years.
Did you guys get a chance to do a ride-along?
Yes, no, actually I did. Probably somebody else did, but I missed a couple days, 1 or 2 days. I don't think they did it behind me.
You really learned a lot on
Yes,
those.
but I had a chance to at least, meet with the SWAT officer, and he was definitely showing us different equipment, different,
That's fun.
that they buy, and it's most of them is through you guys, through the association for money you guys raise. So you need to be an alumni to be part of this, but to actually donate, you don't have to be an alumni.
Oh, heavens no, we'll take money, we'll take money from anybody who wants to give it to us, that's not a problem.
Well, that's great. I mean, we want to spread that word and making sure that more people know about what you guys doing. Is there any last word for today that you would want the people to know about what you guys doing over this academy?
I just would like to encourage anybody out there who hears what you have been saying and what all the people you've interviewed been saying. Please take the next class.
Yeah.
Please come and take it.
And you can understand why they're so overworked and so.
Learn that they are, that they have a job to do.
Yeah.
And that especially here in Springfield, we've got a wonderful division, and
Yeah.
I'm just, I just encourage anybody to come take the class. You learn so much. You just learn so much.
Well, definitely. I'm right now telling all my friends and people listening today, join this, because definitely you would learn, what I learned anywhere else. Not on YouTube, not on Google.
True, absolutely true.
You have to see it, hear it, and at least live it to understand.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You have
Thank you.
a very good
Congratulations
day.
as a graduate.
Thank you. Oui, Bernadette. Ouais, nous, effectivement, pour arriver dans le bout, émission, nous presque 2 heures de temps, on prend Bernadette pour 3 minutes, Bernadette, parce que nous n'avons pas grand le temps créé. Et jeudi, Gilbert Fortil, tu voulais prendre le soin, ensemble avec moi et tout qui est dans la radio, pour nous souhaiter, Bernadette, happy birthday, un feliz cumpleaños, et surtout, joyeux anniversaire.
Merci. C'est gentil.
Donc, Bernadette, je dis à nous, rejoindre là, et c'est peut-être pas la première fois que vous avez un signe comme ça. Ouais. Mais sinon, dis-nous avec quel sentiment que vous-même vous vivez l'expérience aujourd'hui, vous graduez aujourd'hui à l'académie.
C'est une expérience extraordinaire qui est différente de l'autre expérience, puisque ça a à voir plus avec la communauté.
Yeah.
Et surtout dans Springfield, côté que nous avons un pile haïtien qui vit dans Springfield, qui fait Springfield s'allier aujourd'hui.
Yeah.
Nous portons un peu de couleur dans Springfield et nous pas passer inaperçu. Et non seulement pour gens nous participer dans la communauté, dans toute activité qui est dans la communauté. So, je pense que c'est super.
C'est super. Est-ce que cela veut dire qu'on aura deux fêtes aujourd'hui, ou est-ce qu'on fait la fête aussi, parce qu'on va fêter ensemble tout de suite après à la radio pour cérémonie. Mais sinon, est-ce qu'il y aura aussi une double fête aujourd'hui pour la fête ou encore l'anniversaire de Bernadette? Oh, pasteur Bernadette.
Bien sûr. Quand je regarde l'heure, tu vois. Je pense qu'il y aura une autre fête. Ouais, pourquoi pas? Parce que c'est un anniversaire. Et puis vous serez invités quand même.
Eh bien, c'est parfait. On reste attentif à tout ça. JBB,
Merci.
This is the time. Bernadette, thank you very much for
You're
being
welcome.
here
Thank you
and
so much,
for being
guys.
so great person.
My
Il
pleasure.
faut dire que Pasteur Bernadette nous a aidé beaucoup, pas seulement durant la fête des drapeaux, mais on a aussi eu plusieurs autres activités. Pasteur Bernadette, son monde qu'on supposé rejoindre lors de Springfield.
Très participatif.
Très participatif. Maman, si vous avez même vie, là, on bénédiction en plus.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Merci. You guys are amazing.
And Pastor, you know, I know we discussed about it already, but nous pouvons échanger dans la radio, you know, and that's good stuff.
Sure.
Thank you guys, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Arrivederci, on se parle bientôt. GBP, no off.
Yes. Thank you.